Welcome to the University of Michigan Dentistry Podcast Series, promoting oral health care worldwide.
Well, Mr. Schneiderman, these surfaces seem to feel very smooth to me today. After the 3 appointments we've had, I feel I'm ready for the scale check, and I'm glad you were able to make it back to this last appointment. I know you must be very happy that after these sessions that things are feeling and looking the way they should be.
You all ready for a scale check, Colleen?
Yes, I am. Mrs. Lissel, I'd like you to meet my patient, Mr. Schneiderman. Mr. Schneiderman, this is my instructor, Mrs. Lissel, and she's going to be checking everything that I've gone over today, and then you'll be all set for the day.
What was the classification of this patient, please?
Class 3, and this was his 3rd appointment, and everything feels very, very good to me.
Okay. There is some sub on the mesial and distal of 2, and also some sub on the proximal surfaces, mesial and distal. Super on 3 on the distal buccal, sub on the mesial and distal of 3, some rather large ledges. And the same on 4. This is your 3rd appointment, did you say?
Yes, it is.
Well, every tooth in that quadrant has heavy subgingival calculus. I'll check some other area. No? Well, there's still an awful lot of subgingival calculus in all areas throughout the mouth. It's going to take at least 1 more time, possibly 2, to complete this patient. We'll have to reschedule that, and it could be that you're just not exploring properly. I think you should sit down and try it again and reevaluate the situation. I have some other scale checks to do. I'll be back after I complete those, and we'll see how it goes.
At least it's good to see everything turning green again.
I know, my flowers are in bloom and
Really?
trees are in bloom.
Oh,
And
must be nice.
yeah, I think it's great.
Especially after such a long winter.
I know, but it's so hot out.
As long as it
gosh.
holds up through the weekend, that's my main concern.
Oh, I know, I've got tons to do.
Anyway, I'm just glad it's Friday.
Boy, and I sure hope I get out of here by 5 o'clock. I've got company coming tonight, and I've got lots to do.
Oh, well, what row do you have anyway today?
Well, I have the row in the Green Clinic in the very back.
Oh, yeah. I had that row about a week ago or so. And there was one student, Jane Forg, who was having a little bit of a problem with polishing. But I worked on it with her for quite a while, and by the end of the day, she was doing fine. So I don't think you should have any problems today. You'll be able to get out on time.
Oh, good. I won't have to worry about her then.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Not working?
Jean, are you ready for a polish check?
Yeah, I guess so. Let's see here. Jim, I'm just going to rinse you out a little bit. Okay, all set?
I'm just going to check her polish. Where's your mirror?
Oh, I don't know. Just a second here. I've got one in here. There we go.
Thank you. You missed 3 buccal, 14 lingual, and 25 lingual.
Okay.
You clean those areas, and then you'll be ready for, give them a fluoride.
Okay, Jim, let me just take a couple of those off for you. Okay, well, do you want a fluoride treatment?
Do you have time?
Well, Pam, things look pretty good. You just have a little bit on the distal buccal of 3. You scale that off, and I think you'll be all set to finish next time.
Okay, great. Okay, Mrs. Miller, I'm just going to go over and get that one area, and then what we'll do is reappoint you for Wednesday for me to finish everything, okay?
Okay, fine.
Pam, are you ready for a scale check?
Yes, I am. Ms. Schnur, this is Mrs. Miller, my patient.
Hi, how are you? There's some sub on the mesial of 3, the mesial of 4, the distal of 5. There seems to be several areas that you're missing. Let me check other areas in the mouth. There's a fair amount of calculus left throughout the mouth, Pam. I really don't think you're quite ready for a scale check.
Well, Monday, Mrs. Gross told me I was almost done, that there was very little calculus left in her mouth.
Oh, really? Are you sure you didn't misunderstand her?
I don't think so.
Well, what I think you should do is re-explore the mouth, and if you find any areas, remove them. And sign up when you're ready for a scale check.
Okay. I'm sorry, I just can't believe it.
Okay, Mrs. Coles, my instructor is going to come in a minute to check over the oral exam that I've just done and also check over your mouth for me.
It should be a really easy cleaning job this time.
I sure wish this patient had more deposit in her mouth. I really needed a class 3 for my requirement, and I don't think she has very much sub in there at all. In fact, she even said she had her teeth cleaned 6 months ago, so I'm sure there isn't anything. Maybe when my instructor comes in, I can get her to give me the okay to transfer her to another student. That way, somebody's got to have a class 3 that I can use, and I won't waste the time today.
Are you ready for your check-in now?
Yes, I am. Miss Wilson, this is my patient, Mrs. Coles. Mrs. Coles, my instructor, Miss Wilson.
Hello, how are you?
All right. I'd like you to check over the amount of calculus for me. I think she's an easy class 1, and I really need a class 3 today, so maybe I could transfer if it works out.
Okay. If you'd turn that way a little, please. Have you checked all quadrants of the mouth here?
Yes.
Did you probe as well as explore?
Yes, I did.
Well, it would appear from what I'm finding that there's quite a lot of subgingival calculus here. In fact, from the way things appear, we may be verging on a periodontal condition here, which also should be checked out. So what I would suggest to you is to sit down and use your Explorer again and go in and try and find these areas.
What's a periodontal condition?
Been listening to a presentation from the University of Michigan School of Dentistry, which is dedicated to supporting open learning and open educational resources. This recording is licensed under the Creative Commons. It may be reused and redistributed for nonprofit use. Please attribute materials to the University of Michigan School of Dentistry and redistribute under this same license. For more information on how this and other University of Michigan School of Dentistry recordings may be used, visit www.dent.umich.edu/license.